For many years now, I've been fascinated by how people communicate with each other, in particular, by how much they can communicate without using words at all. This is a field of research called nonverbal communication, and it focuses on how information is conveyed, whether consciously or unconsciously, through facial expression, tone of voice, patterns of eye gaze, body position and movement, gestures, and so on. My colleague Dane Archer and I started out studying nonverbal communication by asking a simple question. Can an observer determine accurately the moods and intentions of another person or the relationships between people, relying solely on the nonverbal behaviors of those people? In order to find out, we constructed a videotape, the social interpretations task, which is made up of many scenes of real people, not actors, having real conversations and interactions. Each scene is paired with a question, which asks the viewer to make some sort of interpretation about the people in the scene. In order to get the right answer, the viewer doesn't rely on what the people are saying. Instead, the viewer has to pay attention to all of the nonverbal forms of expression that these people demonstrate in the scene. I'd like to show you a scene from this videotape. You'll see two women playing with the baby. The question is, which of the two women is the mother of the baby? The woman on the left, the woman on the right, or neither woman?
Oh, who's got you? Who's got you? Huh? Oh, more flowers on that side, huh? More flowers on that side. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, look at that smile. Can you have that big smile? That's a boy. Love you. Oh, she big smile. Come here.
The correct answer is the woman on the right. About 65% of viewers get the right answer to this scene, where chance level, or just guessing, would be 33%. This is a quite impressive accomplishment, because the clues lie not in what the women in the scene are saying, but in what they're doing nonverbally. For example, the way the women look at each other and at the baby, the patterns of their eye gaze, their facial expressions as they talk to each other and to the baby, all help reveal the correct answer. In particular, viewers who get the right answer typically say there was one small gesture in the scene that helped them reach the right answer, and this is where one woman takes the baby's hand and playfully puts it in her mouth. For viewers, this is very revealing of the kind of nonverbal gesture that only a mother would do with the baby. What this scene and others like it tell us is that decoding or making sense out of nonverbal behaviors is a two-step process. First, you have to notice the nonverbal behaviors. And second, and this is the tricky part, is you have to make sense out of them or interpret them. And hopefully you're going to assign meaning to them accurately. In subsequent research, my colleagues and I have been examining nonverbal communication from a lot of different angles. For example, even though people in general are really quite adept at decoding nonverbal cues, some people are better than others. And we're very interested in finding out why it is that some people are so nonverbally astute, in fact, gifted. In addition, we've been looking at which nonverbal behaviors are gender-specific. In other words, some nonverbal forms of expression are seen much more often portrayed by men, and others much more often portrayed by women. A related question in that area of research is how is a person perceived by other people if his or her nonverbal style has a great many nonverbal expressions of the opposite sexes? There are so many interesting questions to pursue in this field. I like to say that after you've studied nonverbal communication, you'll never be bored again, because people will be even more intriguing and fascinating than they were before.
While not all gestures are offensive, obscene gestures clearly are. Some of these are hostile, some are ridiculing, and some involve a gentle put-down. There are three basic types of obscene gesture. The first are angry obscene gestures. The best-known American example is, of course, the finger. The second type of obscene gesture has to do with homosexuality or gay lifestyle. Although not found everywhere in the United States, this is such a gesture, the limp wrist. The third type of gesture has to do with infidelity, an unfaithful girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse. Although not always recognized, this children's gesture, often done in school photographs, derives from a European gesture about infidelity.
We have this one.
And what is that?
That is means fuck you.
This one does? Like this? You know that one too? Is that true?
See?
Yes, it's true. I think it's
This
true.
one.
One more time. I want to see where the arm is on it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see that.
This means.
Can I see that again? This is bad, right?
In America.
This is American. America. You get that? What's the worst one?
Go ahead.
What is the worst one?
This one.
This is the worst.
Is big. And this one. This is big, but
Oh, this one also. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
20 is like fucking mother.
Oh, 20
20.
means this?
20
I've got to see
times,
this.
but 20
20.
times.
But 20 times.
Yeah.
Can I see this again? I've never seen this before. Do you know this one too? Okay, can I see this first like this?
Yeah.
You start with your
Start with the palm.
palm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 20.
Now this would make somebody very mad,
Yeah.
right? For someone who you want to show is a homosexual. Is there a gesture for that? Oh yes. You got to get this, John. Okay. 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 So it's touching with the hand back like this.
For example, when there's the crazy, the expression the crazy, the one person, is this. Usually it's this,
Yes, but this too.
this.
Crazy.
Right.
This means crazy.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy?
Crazy. Let's see.
Yeah,
Crazy.
this is stick like the short circuit like the computer. I need to know wire stick. This is stick wire stick. This
Wire
one.
stick.
Yeah.
Okay. And where would you put that? Next to the head like this?
Yeah, this is so.
Right there. You're a very smart person. Touch the head. Okay? Touch the head. And you might move the head up and down like this too?
This
Okay.
is
Very smart.
smart
Okay. Nice close up. Good.
and crazy.
Crazy.